Ahoy today, and welcome back to PickItUpGaming. This is part 5 of the Just of Us playthrough. That was a word that I struggle to say, but no, this is part 5 of my Last of Us playthrough. So I hope you guys had a good week. Hope you guys enjoyed the last video. Hopefully the whole clunkiness of the stop starting us, as you know, ironically stopped. Because that was frustrating last week, having to manage that, so I hope this week a bit more easier. Right, let's go through this game, shall we? So guys, had a good week. What have you been up to? Did you watch the football? Did you see England play? It was a tennis game, but still got to a final. I was happy with that.
I guess
Happy
this
with
is
that.
what these buildings
Go
look like
didn't win,
up
but
close.
always welcome next year.
They're so damn
Yeah,
cool.
that's good. Right, so let's go through this, shall we?
So what happened here?
They bombed the hell out of the surrounding areas to the quarantine zones, hoping to kill as much of the infected as possible. It worked. For a little while.
It's doing it again, isn't it? I don't know why it's doing it. Why it's been such a strange thing. I might have to try and... The moment I've downloaded it to my console itself, I don't know whether that's part and play of it, whether that's why it's just being awkward. Right, it's kind of stop starting. It is frustrating. I don't remember it being like this in the last game. Sorry, in the other version I played of this game on the console. So I don't know whether it's just the fact that it's a bad save or a corrupted download or whatever nonsense. But you guys can see it, right? You can see that he's when you turn over to like left or right. Well, maybe you can't do that. Maybe it is that. Maybe I'm just being stupid. No, because he's like that. Is just not running. I'm pretty sure it's the L1 button to run it, isn't it? Hum. Well, let's get through the first part of the video. Just this video, and maybe next weekend, I will have to maybe see if it's best to play the disc version of the game rather than playing the online version of the game. Hopefully it's different, but anyway, back to the game. Less than me moaning, I just have to grit and bear it, but you know what I said in the previous video, this is my favourite bit of the...
What the hell was that?
Tess, you hear that?
Yeah.
So,
Sounded pretty far away, though.
Are we safe?
no,
For now. Come on.
never safe, man. Never safe. So it's my favourite part of the game. When you get out of the city, and then you actually get to the... Well, the city, but get to these parts of the world where it is... It feels open, it's a bit more kind of... It's different and you feel like you're in the game, because the first section of the game, especially when you play it, is a bit... What's the word for it? Dull, but it drags on a bit.
Now there's the Capitol building.
Let's cut on a bit. But I think the same in most like games like this, like... I have the same issue with Witcher 3 in the moment. Obviously I love The Witcher 3, well, I throw games all the time. But the whole start of it, it's a bit of a drag. Once you get into the actual rhythm of it, it's a really good game. But same with Last of Us, I think. You have to first meet Ellie and go from there, and you meet the leader of the fireflies. It's a bit of a drag, to be fair. But when you get out into the open world and you get into more the overgrown areas or the dilapidated areas, when this stuff happens, where you see all this vegetation growth and it's taking back the rest of the world, that's when it's fun. That's when it's the coolest. Oh, I've pinned it. Oh, gun.
You find
Hey,
anything
guys.
over there?
No.
I'd never noticed this before.
Keep looking.
Can you see that?
Do anything?
You just stay close to her for now.
Yes it is.
Roger.
I'd done it. What's the load? Is it X, circle, square? No, that's it. Triangle, R1. That's changed. Right, so guys, I told you I don't play these games during the week, so when it comes to every weekend, the time it comes to next Saturday, I'm completely forgot about what the controls are. You know. Which, you know, you think is not great. I think maybe when I get into the streaming side of things, it'll be a lot easier to remember where I am with the controls and all that. And hopefully this won't be an issue.
Hey, Tess.
Coming.
I could probably do some streaming now, but I just don't think at the same time I'll have the whole setup and then get a proper room for it and get the space for it and then, you know, do it properly. But, you know, also it'd be nice to grow a channel, but, you know, I know where these things do take time. You have to work at them, they are hard. obviously you need to do reaching out, which I have done a bit of reaching out past few weeks, but hopefully, you know, reach out a bit more and grow a channel, 'cause that's the plan of
It's
it.
been ripped apart. Body's pretty fresh.
Is that bad?
Yeah, it might
Yeah.
be. Let's not stick around.
Yeah, grow a channel, you know, obviously, you know, get to the point where I'm happy with it and get to meet like tons of people, talk about games and share some gaming stuff with them. All that good stuff really, but yeah, that's this game anyway. I am happy with The Last of Us Part 2 in the sense that they did kind of expand it a little bit, where it felt more open, obviously the world was more open and it wasn't, what's the word I'm looking for, streamlined this one is. This is obviously that I think that's part and parcel with the part 2 of the game, what made it good and what made it bad. What made it bad is that it's a bit kind of jumpy in points where it went to certain places from A to B, like point A to point B to point C to point B. This one is very much a, you know, if it was like storyline wise, A through D. So it's straight from, you know, this point to that point, as it were, with very little kind of branch and pathways, which both good and bad things. I think, well, good in the sense that it's very succinct,
Another one.
it's very to the point, and yeah, that's what makes it good. But bad in the fact that, you know, it's not much to explore. You're very much on a set pathway, and it's a bit kind of
Looks like these guys died
guided, as it were.
waiting
Like
back
this is the way you're meant to go. You have some parts you can explore, but not much, which is what I enjoyed about the second one.
God damn it.
Clicker. It's having a
Jeez. What's wrong with his face?
That's what years of infection will do to you.
So what, are they blind?
Sort
Yes.
of. They see using.
yeah. So when you have like the areas, like you're in certain areas, like after the school, for example, you have like multiple buildings where you can explore. It's not massive, not a massive open world, but it's enough when you think, oh, you've got a few options where you can explore different buildings and you can go for it, and that's the part I enjoy. The Last of Us Part 2. I mean, it's a very immersive world as well. I think the Naughty Dog, what they do so well is having what's what I'm looking for, the sound, the visuals, designs, you know, the locations. They always manage to make it feel so immersive. And like I said, like I think I said before, oh, I must have said it before. That's not one, but do you know what, I can't remember. Reload. I keep thinking it's that square, but it's not, is it? So yeah, I think I said before. I don't think Naughty Dog has made a bad game.
Well, it feels like it's about to fall apart.
So obviously, Uncharted series was fantastic. I mean, obviously, clunky at parts. It was very clunky at the beginning. The
Watch
first
your head.
few games, the first 2 games, for example, they were still figuring out, but the characters themselves were fantastic. Nathan was a great protagonist, has a great supporting cast, like Lane and all that, and
It's totally cool.
it was a very fun game. And everything up with Jack and Daxter was brilliant. Obviously, Last of Us, you know, what you think about Part 2 is still fantastic. Part 1 and Part 2 are still fantastic, well made, well done games. I'm pretty sure that Crash Bandicoot as well. Crash Bandicoot was a pioneer of the game, pioneer of the platform thing, and that was a fantastic game. I don't know if they did anything else. I think they did the first one, but then I think they gave it away. Can't quite remember, but yeah.
Give me a hand with this.
Yeah. I do think if you had appeared at some point in life, you haven't played this game, you did. Hello, my brother. Bang. That noise, man. I turn that noise when that clicking noise when you got your headphones in. I think this is simple enough, but I
Search for
think
supplies.
when you play these kind of games, these survival horror games or these survival games,
That was intense.
you got to really play with headphones in. Like even if it's just a pair of, you know, in-ear headphones rather than anything expensive, you've got to play it. Just to get that full atmosphere and get yourself fully immersed in the game. That's all. That's, you know, that's the beanies. That's fantastic. That's the way to forward. I think with Part 2 of The Last of Us, I did play it with headphones in, and it just added to it, added to the experience, added to the, because you appreciate everything from all the sounds that the creature makes, so it's like clickers and the runners and the bloaters and all that, all those sounds they make, you know, the characters and everything else, and the little things like the burst chirping or the foliage and whatnot. So I think we'll say for these type of games, you should definitely put headphones in, man. Rather than using TV speakers, you put some headphones in the controller, boot it up and get fully immersed. Although I have to say, I am a gamer with certain games. Certain games where they're a bit repetitive. I will put podcasts on. I know that's quite popular, isn't it, to people to listen to podcasts now.
Just see if there's a way through.
Play a game and put podcasts in. Listen to it or listen to an audiobook or something like that. Speaking of audiobooks, what audiobooks do you guys like? What books do you read or listen to?
Come on, Ellie.
I can't go between what's that? Go between back and forth between the Witcher series. I love the Witcher books and the Harry Potter books. I love the Harry Potter books. But also you've got different. I listen to different things like obviously biographies and all that. Like Michael Bisping's biography is pretty good. Peter Crouch biography is pretty good.
Let's go.
Drop up, man. Any biographies you can recommend me in the comments, that'd be good. Let's get a conversation going. Speak a bit.
Clickers?
Shit.
I'm always here to talk to you, really, so gaming or whatnot. Or gaming or personal matters or gigs or festivals or other things are interesting. Films. I do enjoy films. But yeah, back to this game. Let's talk about this game, shall we? I think having the clickers as well was definitely unique take on it, I suppose, as well, wasn't it? Because zombies have done to death. Zombies have been done to absolute death. I mean, that's unintended, but it's just. It gets to the point where it's a bit boring, a bit spongy, and you don't. At least with clickers, you feel a bit, because obviously they're one hit, one kill, I think. Unless you have a shiv or a bat with an it, you know. But they get a hold of you, it's it's dead basically. Yeah, that's is that L1? L2? No, don't do that. L1? Triangle. That's how isn't it? That's it. So the buttons are confusing.
Over through here.
I think that's it. Ellie, you okay?
Other than shitting my pants, I'm fine.
Let's go.
Yeah, for me, personally, especially the Last of Us Part 2, I talked about that game quite a bit, and I'll mention I play through that game as well, but for me personally, the height mission, oh my god, I don't do well heights, I'm not a big fan of heights, and that mission was nerve-wracking to say the least, man. And it's tense as well, that's what I like about Last of Us Part 2, it was very...
Go, ladies.
Alright.
I think that up the horror value of it. I think some parts were definitely more horror inspired than this one.
The stairwell's blocked. Should we go
I suppose it's survival action.
This is crazy.
I mean, if you weren't into horror games,
Don't look down.
in terms of maybe you found them too scary or just weren't a cup of tea, I would recommend this because like what goes like this because it's action horror or action sci-fi or whatever else. You don't have it fall in your face, but there is elements of it, but it's not enough where it'll put you off.
Come on, Ellie.
So high up, man.
Don't look down.
Don't look down. That would be me.
You're
Don't
okay.
look down.
We got a way through.
Although, I don't know, I suppose having that wider platform, I would feel a bit more comfortable because it's not right on the edge, but not overly comfortable obviously because it's still terrifying, but comfy enough where it's like, oh, that's not too bad. I can manage it. Oh, I remember this bit. This bit is a ball leg. Oh, was the revolver more powerful than the pistol? I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah, baby boy. I've got you. Ah, yeah. Can't remember. I don't think it was that good to be fair, but I can't honestly remember. Pick it up, Joe, pick it up. Na 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 na.
Runners.
Why do you Joe me up? Joe me up.
Stay with the girl.
Yeah, I remember this bit. I remember dying repeatedly the first time I came around with it. Because there's a certain order to do it with. A certain order there to do it with. Because there was a few, weren't there? So I think Yeah, there's one around the corner. Oh, that one upset. Look at that. Thank you. Yep. Night night. Take tight, got myself in there. Oh, it's a hold corner, it's a hold. It's not a guillotine, because they'll be around. Oh, that's gonna annoy me. I'm gonna have to check all these things where you know what it's called, but you can't remember the top of your head. Oh shit. Oh, square. I'm gonna die because I've got the buttons. Quick man. Right, that's one down. Can you create? No, you can't, can you? Oh, you can, that's it. Create a shift. Yeah, no, it's very casual of me not casual, I should remember the controls because it's been a week since the last one, so I should really remember how to do the controls, but just when you hop between games, you do tend to forget a certain layout, especially when one has hold on L3 to run or hold on R3 to crouch, and then the other is like, R1 to shoot, and then it's like hold down R2 and shoot with the R2 and R2 button. Or you have a console you have controlling respectively. Yeah, let's get on it. Now, quite remember. I think he comes in here. I think. Or does he come back round? Joe, I can't remember. Like I said, I do remember parts of this game because obviously it's quite a game that sticks with you. But other parts, I just draw a blank. I'm thinking, right, where's he go? Where's he come from? Can't lie, Joe. I agree. Ooh. Quick as you like, Dennis. Don't do that stupid. Ah. Oh, he did. Oh, I am missing. Ah, Jesus. Mary and Joseph. Oh, well, I balls out, didn't I? Well, I survived. Just about, because did that stupid stoppy shit. Shouldn't make excuses, but he does that whole like statutory bullshit that England do at the penalty. Sorry, shouldn't swear so much, but it is. You get to him and goes, I'm just no, don't stutter, man, run. Stop that nonsense. Right, I'm going to. I think I'm going to, as I said before, get out the game itself, the disc version, shall we say, and then see if it makes a difference. Hope it makes a difference, because otherwise I can't play the whole game like this. Trying to be sneaky and Joel doesn't want to do it. Oh, come on. Oh, such a damn.
Tess, go.
Yeah, go on, Tess.
Alright, hold on.
And he's praising Naughty Dog. I know I said before, but fantastic game. Great company, but I'm glad they sorted the AI out, because the AI out in other games, sorry, was nonsense, absolute nonsense. Like you see here, they just walk in front of people, takes so long to get to the point, you can't progress until they catch up, and it's frustrating.
Doing all right?
Which is one of the things, like I said, I noticed the most in the last part 2 is where the AI wasn't stupid, your companions weren't stupid, it actually helped out, and it made a difference.
Down we go.
Yeah, down we go, ladies.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Giggity giggity
Get
goo.
through here. Watch your back.
Duckman. No, 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 Duckman. potential there. Down to the bottom. South and the bottom, now we're here. What song is that?
Take it easy for a little while.
I don't know if you guys like that song.
You want to take it easy.
It might be Drake, but I can't quite put my finger in it.
And you always brush me off.
Well, I won't this time.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Sass. Sassy relationship there. Get around the corner, I think. I can't quite remember. No, underneath there, wasn't it? Let's go around a circle. I don't know, have I? Do you know what? I don't quite remember. When you think over here, it'll be a bit more kind of subtle rather than just I suppose there's a improvement thing. But that's about it, isn't it? Let's come down. I said it earlier on, it's rather linear. But yeah, I don't know where I'm going. So, it's full of oh, it's called, it's not criticism, is it? It's constitution, that's the word. Constitutions. Oh man, having a stutter. I'm struggling with speech.
Tess, down here.
I'm trying to say contradictions. Ah, that's a hard word to say. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. That's the word I meant. Stick with it. You can't tell me otherwise.
Look at his sleeve. Firefly.
Firefly.
These guys aren't doing well in or out of the city.
Nope.
Let's hope there's someone alive to meet us.
They're like they're stormtroopers, aren't they, from Star Wars? Can't hit shit and die fairly easily. Round the corner, guys. We ain't going through there. All my days, I'm going to knock you out.
They're from the quarantine zone.
See? They're not our guys.
I think they are. Yeah, like I said, guys, I think I am gonna try and download. Not try and download. I am gonna download.
Shit.
I'll check it out on my smart as well.
God, we're almost out. Okay, Joel, you take point. I'll watch the rear. Ellie, no matter what, you stay right on his heels. Sure. You stay sharp.
I got it.
Oh no. Oh no. Well guys, I think this is probably the perfect place to end our video, I think. For part 5 of the Last of Us playthrough. I think I'm ending here. End on a cliff note. Can I get through? Can I survive? Come back in the next week's video to find out whether I survive. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking and subscribing and leaving a commenting. And I hope you have a good week, and I'll see you next weekend for part 6 of my Last of Us playthrough. So stay safe, stay strong. See you soon. Bye, bye, bye. Until next.